Well, I'm back again with another review, and this time I'll be reviewing Transformers Generation Select's Deluxe Class Exhaust. Exhaust here is a repaint, slight remold of Earthrise Wheeljack, which I only know a little bit about this character since I know he was, I believe, I might be wrong, but I believe he was a Takara toy that was released, obviously from Takara. Diaclone figure, there we go. And his paint scheme was supposedly to represent the Marlboro cigarette company, but Marlboro got mad with Takara and they filed a lawsuit to them, which then got rid of the paint scheme and everything was that. But of course, they obviously had to homage the Marlboro paint scheme right here, even though they didn't do it. I mean, here's Bandit, and let's talk about the paint scheme before I mention everything. But anyway, obviously paint in white with some beautiful red. The Mercenaries logo, Bandit, obviously on the side right there. And some decals, sponsors, exhaust, his name, 598, I don't know what that says, so I'm sorry. And I don't know if anyone can see that, if my camera can focus. Focus. It does say Royal on there. And then obviously in the back. The front, the spoiler right here saying Bandit and exhaust. And same sign, nothing in the back. All painted black, but wheels to roll. It does roll really good on the surface of mine, which is pretty good and really good rolling. And why is he a mercenary? Well, because if anyone saw Transformers Earthrise on Netflix, and spoilers if anyone hasn't seen it, Exhaust is a mercenary in the series and was working with Double Dealer and Bug Bite and the Coneheads when they were infiltrating the Ark in Earthrise. But anyway, for accessories, he only comes with this. The shoulder rocket thing that goes on his shoulder. I really don't know what this is. If anyone can, it's probably the shoulder rocket, same thing that came with the Wheeljack figure from Earthrise. So it can't peg on here, and this is the only place that pegs into, or not, actually, because it pegs up. It pegs on the roof, or it can peg on the back. Even though, why would you? Because why would you have that on the back? So anyway, that is the vehicle mode for exhausts. Now let's get into his transformation. So transformation is easy, but the most hard part is the hood here, or the roof, and these pieces. So start with the arms. His arms are on the side here, so to get his arms out, you first have to fold them out, come here to the back, rotate this, and then pull this out. It's on a tab, so let me get the camera up a little bit. It's on a tab, it's a hard tab to get to, but once, see, it won't come off. We'll try the other arm, see if that works. So let's pull the arm off, pull that off, rotate this forward, and then see if it will come out. Arm will come off. That's funny. Let's not do that. Yeah, it's on a hard tab, which is a hard time. So pull that off, rotate this down, and we'll do the arms later. So pull that off, and then obviously rotate this down, and you got arms. Hooray! Rotate his hand, and there you have his arms all done. Now for his legs, rotate this around, 360, his arms. Do not make this hard. Rotate his head. For obviously, because and there's his head. Yeah, as you can see, look at that head. Oh, peanut chiller. Oh. Anyway, fold. Crap, can't talk. Fold out his chest and then tab it into his head, where his head is, I should say. Those should tab in there. Yep, there we go. And I know none of you people saw that, so I'm sorry about that. Fold out his legs. Before pulling him down, you have to fold down half of the windshield, and that will go in. And do that on the same. Take out his head, leg, I mean. Take his leg, and then there you go. Fold down his feet. Now he can stand. But mine has a problem. Fold down his arms, his long gorilla arms. And last thing to do, bring the camera up. So fold out his spoiler and make them into the wings, you know, like the classic wheeljack wings, as always. Straighten them out. Although, you know, he is. And here you have exhaust on his robot mode. And overall, he looks great. Looks exactly like his original toy from back in the day, in the 80s. Let's get a close-up at, well, not his chest. Let's add his head sculpt. And let's just raise the camera up. See? As you can see, real nice head sculpt. Obviously, changed a lot of things from the original Wheeljack Earthrise figure. Yeah. I mean, he's got a face shield and kind of resembles that he has a mouth and obviously his ears. And then obviously, mercenary logo right there. A lot of detail everywhere on his arms, you know, his fists, his legs, his feet. Obviously, it says bandit on his foot. Overall, pretty nice guy. Now, his accessory, his little missile thing, can go on his shoulder, which Wheeljack did. Obviously, there's a tab on the bottom and goes in there. Although mine is a little shaky. But yeah, looks good with it. For articulation. Let's talk about articulation. His head go left and right, can go slightly up, down mostly. His arms can fully rotate 360 degrees, although if you don't get it hindered by the shoulder or the what I'm trying to look for the word. Spoiler, there we go. Don't get it hindered by the spoiler, obviously. Arms can go in and out, bend at the elbow, wrist rotation, and I forgot to mention, arms can rotate as well. Legs can go forward and back, bend at the knee, and pivot, ankle pivot on the feet. So, yeah, and last but not least, waist rotation, I should mention. Overall, Exhaust here is a good figure. I really do like this guy. Now, I obviously have a little problem here, which I should mention now, is that he tends to lean forward due to his feet, since my feet here on my figure are a little loose, but I can deal with it. I can probably fix it with something in the future. But anyway, that is my review of Exhaust. I will review figures in the future. Anyway, hopefully you guys like this video, and I'll talk to you guys soon.